Good morning, everyone. We're joined today by Bashir Kazour, Managing Director of Taurus in the UAE and the Middle East, based at the DIFC. Taurus is a Swiss headquartered digital asset infrastructure firm, recently expanded into region with a clear mandate, as Bashir said by then, to build a winning franchise in the Middle East, a market known for its rapid adoption of blockchain and digital assets. Bashir is leading the effort, working at the intersection of institutional demand, regulation, and innovation. And with that, Bashir, let's begin at the start. For viewers meeting Taurus for the first time, who are you and where are you today in terms of live deployment?
Perfect. First of all, thank you, Walid, for having us present Taurus. Taurus is a Swiss company, as you truly mentioned. We're a infrastructure provider for digital assets. We provide our technology as a backbone to enable financial institutions and institutions in general that want to enter the digital asset space, be it from a custody perspective or a tokenization perspective. We are the only regulated infrastructure provider by FINMA in Switzerland. And we also provide our technology to financial institutions that want to enter the space of digital asset, be it on the custody of whether it's cryptocurrencies, stable coins, or tokenized assets, so any type of digital asset, and also to enable them for the issuance side of things if they want to issue stable coins, tokenized securities, tokenized sukuks, real estate, any type of asset. We're an asset agnostic and a smart contract agnostic platform. And where we are in terms of deployment, so we have around 37 different financial institutions globally that use our technology, the likes of in the UAE, we have Zand. In Turkey, we have Deutsche Bank and Mission Bank, amongst other banks. Also, we have State Street, Deutsche Bank, CACEIS, Swissquote, Santander, and many other financial institutions. I can't name all of them right now, but these are all live.
You name big guns.
Well, it is. Some of them have been using our technology for 5, 6 years. Some of them are relatively new, but those are the institutions that are using our technology.
So moving to the UAE. So first, why the UAE and what did opening in the IFC change for your roadmap and client conversation here?
So the UAE, why the UAE? Obviously, you probably hear that from a lot of people, but the regulatory framework and the government-driven approach with regards to digital assets in the region has made it so much easier for institutions to move into the UAE and operate from within the UAE to UAE clients and beyond as well, to other markets as well. DIFC specifically, we are a tech company that sells natively to financial institutions. So we wanted to be very close to our clients in order to be able to share with them what we see in the market and what is it that we're doing. And ultimately, DIFC was the right choice for us.
Perfect. So walk us through the stack in like an English that I can understand. Like while checking your website, your product name, Protect, meaning probably the custody, capital, Taurus network. And what can a UAE bank or VASP realistically launch in, let's say, 90 days versus 12 months of operation with you?
Absolutely. First thing first, I think a language that you would understand, I think you understand a lot more because your journey with digital assets started way longer than mine. So I'm sure you understand it very clearly. But with regards to the tech stack, so Taurus has, yes, as you truly mentioned, we have Taurus Protect, which is our custody platform, which is a multi-asset custody platform, specifically on the digital asset side. So it's not only focused on cryptocurrencies, but any tokenized asset, any tokenized security, any stable coin would be able to be custodized on Taurus Protect. which sits on top of the HSM technology that enables the clients to be in full control and have full sovereignty of the private keys. And this is something that is very critical and very important because
Absolutely.
ultimately the financial institutions, they want to be in control of those assets and those private keys. And of course, it comes with a huge level of governance rules and compliance tools within the application to enable those financial institutions to securely store their assets and their clients' assets as well. And the beauty of it as well is that we have a natively integrated module, which is Taurus Capital, that is for the tokenization of assets. And we are asset agnostic and smart contract agnostic as well.
So
So
they are
that
not
means
isolated. They are integrated together at once.
they could be isolated because some institutions don't necessarily want to start on the tokenization. They
Hmm.
only want to start on the custody side
Yeah.
of things. But if you want to tokenize assets, you want to be able, you need a wallet infrastructure or a custody platform to store those tokenized assets. And it's the same roadmap. Once those assets are tokenized, immediately they are custodized under Taurus Protect as well. And as we mentioned, we're asset agnostic, we're smart contract agnostic. We do the asset servicing of all of those different tokens that are issued from corporate actions to any other asset servicing that needs to be done.
Usually tokenization engine or tokenization solution have the limited possibilities to connect with different type of chain. What about Taurus?
Yeah, that is not a problem that we have because we support both public and private chains. And on the public, whether it's EVM, non-EVM based, we can support those. We have a library of smart contract templates, so we're not limited to one specific smart contract standard. So you can have a selection of a wide range of smart contract templates. And also, we enable our clients if there's a specific smart contract that they would like to use that is not part of our library. This is something that we can do easily for them and integrate it into Taurus Capital.
And the question about I'm a bank and I want to deal with Taurus and what can I do in 90 days
You
or
can be live.
in 90 days?
You can be live. Yeah, absolutely. In 90 days, you can be live. You can be live even in less than 90 days.
Interesting.
Right. Our roadmap could be as short as 10 weeks. You could be up and running with a full custody and a tokenization platform deployed on premise.
Interesting. Which of your models maps best to the UAE regulatory setup? Like you have different, not chaotic, I would say, but different setup or different jurisdiction, or let's say the central bank with the payment token regulation, ADGM, they have the FRT regime, or the IFC, the FSA, the crypto token. So where do you see the biggest friction today?
Walid, so we started in 2018, this business. Mainly, we started in Switzerland and then we started expanding geographically. At the moment, we operate in 4 different continents in 12 different countries where we have clients at the moment. And our technology is compliant in each one of those different jurisdictions. So even in the UAE, we are fully compliant in terms of a technology as a technology provider with all the different regulations that you mentioned, whether it's VARA, ADGM, the central bank, ESCA, the FSA, all of that. In Taurus, we have our own Taurus labs and we have a team dedicating to monitoring the different regulations in the different countries and ensuring that our technology remains compliant and we have the highest compliance standards as well in terms of being able to deploy, whether it's on premise or on cloud, or even having a hybrid type of model, whether something is on cloud, something is on prem. This is all something that we have done in the past and we continue to do and evolve on it as well.
Because you know what? Why I asked this question yesterday. I had a meeting with one of the regulators. So someone on social media was. We had a discussion with someone on social media and complaining. He was complaining about the license passporting in the UAE. And for someone, let's say, coming in Vara's position, for him to do license passporting, let's say with the IFC, it's something similar by doing it with Hong Kong. Like it's because it's totally different regime and totally different court and so on and so forth. So this is why it was my question.
Absolutely. So our clients are the ones that need to be licensed, and our clients in general, from an institutional perspective, are either regulated financial institutions that understand the regulation landscape and know exactly where they want to go, whether it's VAR or ADGM or the central bank. So for
Oh,
us, we also support them in terms of our knowledge and education on the different regulations. We can support them on in terms of what they need to do. But ultimately, we are one piece of the puzzle or the backbone of any digital asset project.
infrastructure part.
Yeah,
So you mentioned Zand, and it was planned for me to ask about it as well. So you announced a strategic partnership. Zand is taking the lead in the UAE, probably one of the most uh, let's say, innovative bank whenever it comes to digital assets. So what's actually live now with Zend, and what is the next milestone? And how does your success with them looks like in 2026?
absolutely. Very good question. Zand was our first partner in the UAE.
The right
And
one, actually. The right one, actually.
Yeah, and our partnership started in 2023, in December of 2023. We were able to have them go up and running on both custody and tokenization as early as first quarter of 2024. What they are doing at the moment, I will let you ask them what they're doing, but definitely we are supporting them on different tokenization use cases that they are interested in, be it tokenized assets, whether it's there's multiple initiatives that they are running internally that we are supporting them with. And also they had requested all specific blockchains that at that time we did not support, which we added for them. Those are up and running and live, and we're committed to deliver within a 2 month period. And they have been delivered, and we announced that to them as well recently in October, beginning of October.
And it's not a secret anymore that Zend are going for their stable coin soon. So we're talking about tokenized dirham or tokenized token backed by a dirham. So was it a challenge for a company like you to build something you're used for more about with Tether, with the Circle and other platforms?
For us, that tokenization process of a stable coin is no different from tokenizing any other asset. It all depends on the smart contract level, what needs to be tokenized, and the definition of all of the components of that on a smart contract level. And considering that Taurus is asset agnostic and smart contract agnostic, for us, it's the same thing that we could support our clients. So if they wanted to issue the stable coin and if they want to tokenize a bond, it's the same process
Yeah.
from a technology perspective.
So let me dive a little bit deeper on the tokenization side. So we covered a lot. You said you talked about sukuk or funds or real estate. So so how did you see the move of Dubai Land Department with real estate tokenization? And now they are in a pilot stage, and probably more player will be in this market on the next phase, I believe.
It's very encouraging. It's very encouraging both for the market. It's very promising for a lot of players. We have been in discussion with multiple real estate developers that are looking at potentially tokenizing some of their assets. Even there are discussion from a regulatory perspective. We're trying to understand at the moment if pre-constructed projects could be also tokenized for fundraising. So these are certain things that are being discussed at the moment. The our clients are waiting for regulatory clarity if this is something that could happen or not anytime soon. So it's definitely encouraging. What DLD has done is encouraging, along with the Pripco, the company that they're working with. We definitely um,
Yeah,
are
go.
trying to support other organizations reach those levels now that the regulation is in place, now that the pilot has happened. So people feel more comfortable and try to understand. It's just that we're still trying to figure out what the secondary market would look like in terms of having those tokenized properties. Who's going to be able to buy them? Where will those be listed? Are they going to be listed only within the UAE, or are they going to be listed globally? Who are the market participants that would be able to purchase those and sell or trade those tokens? But it's definitely something that's exciting, and we're looking forward to also announcing a few projects. Potentially, you asked what is something that could happen in 2026. This could be one of the things that we could announce in early 2026 as well.
So, by what dealing with DLD, and I wasn't planning to ask all this question about DLD. Are they satisfied with the first milestone in your opinion?
I'm sure they are, right? I'm sure they are because it has gained a lot of recognition, both on a local level, on a regional level, and even on a global level. What they have done is an initiative that not many countries have done, and no one has done, specifically in our region, if we look at it in the Middle East, Africa region. So, of course, they should be proud of what they have done. We're all excited for what are the next steps to come and more clarity in terms of the regulation that helps our clients, which are planning on developing those that are planning to tokenize the development. And I'm sure if there's anything that the DLD requires in terms of assistance or market knowledge that they cannot get, they can always rely on a mature player in the market like Taurus that we could support them on it as well.
Very interesting. So I'll conclude to give you like the freedom to write the headline. So give us the headline you want written in 2026 about Taurus in the UAE. What has to happen between now and then to make that headline true?
What has to happen? Very interesting
I'll
question.
go. I'll go all the way for tokenization.
Look, tokenization definitely is something that is being discussed. Stablecoins is a buzzword. We know a lot of financial institutions that have applied for licenses within the central bank to issue their own stablecoin, dirham-denominated stablecoins. So these are all projects that you will see in 2026. Hopefully, Taurus's name involved in many of those projects. So this is something that we're very excited about. We're working day and night, weekends, to make sure that our clients meet the deadlines that they have in terms of the issuance of those assets. So hopefully in 2026, you will see more and more institutions partnering with Taurus, not only in the UAE, but also in other countries in the region. But we'll be sharing those names when it's the right time, Walid. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm a bit hesitant on sharing some of the names, maybe off record, but on record, hopefully in 2026, you'll see everything happening.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So everyone, this was Bashir Kazour from Taurus International. Thank you.
Thank you very much.